this. The next one is like abstraction. Abstraction in Java. Okay. So what is the abstraction basically? So it is a process of, okay, it is a process of hiding the implementation. Okay. Implementation details and showing only the functionality to the user. Okay, so this is a definition of implementation. Right? Implementation. Okay. Okay. So hiding the implementation, the process of hiding the implementation out and showing the functionality. So what is the best example in real time? So there is a ATM functionality. Okay, ATM functionality. So ATM functionality, common user can understand, right? What is the functionality? Generally, withdraw function, check the balance, okay, and change password, reset password, okay. So the UI, the functionality come to know user, okay. So by using the option, selecting a change password button and do some actions, then we come to know our password will be changed. And if you go with the user and change withdraw money, so he will insert the card and enter the his PIN, and whatever the amount he want to draw, so it will be done. So that kind of functionality he come to know. Okay, but actual how the process is going to be processed or done, so that the end user doesn't know. Okay, so it is not required to know as well. Okay, so those kind of thing we are hiding in the from the software, right? So that is called abstraction. Okay, so we are hiding the internal process, how the particular functionality is has been defined or derived or implemented that user doesn't require. So user want to reuse the functionality. He can use his needs. That's it. So those kind of concept we call it the abstraction. Okay. So that is a kind of layman way to understand. And coming to the technical point of view, so how do we achieve? Okay. So in terms of Java, we can achieve by two ways. Okay. In implementing abstraction, achieve in abstraction, there are two ways to do that. One is abstract class. Okay, abstract class. This is a kind of interview question here. So and interface. So there are two concepts in Java: abstract class. Okay, abstract class. Okay, and interface. What is the abstract class? When we say this is the abstract class, when we can say abstract, right? So that I will explain. Right. So abstract class can have some kind of percentage. Okay. So dot 100%. But interface are purely abstract. Okay. This statement will be in till Java 1.8. Okay. After Java 1.9, so we have some other implementation is there. I will explain. Okay. First, we'll learn that what is the abstract class. When you say this is the abstract class, when you say this is when you can say this is a interface, right? Let's see that. Okay. Suppose, as we know, you can create a test class. My class is a test class, right? So now in my test class, okay, in my test class, what we can declare? We can declare a method called public void. Okay, so test method or get test method. Okay. And as we know, this is a method and this is a logic of method, for example. So, okay. Now I am writing a different kind of method. Please listen and see that what is the method and what was the difference. Okay, set test. Okay, set test. So the difference I will explain, and you can also see that. So this is a class. In that we have first method. So this method will have. Okay. So what are the things it has? It is a public. It is a void, and it is a method name is get test, and no parameter, and that the floor bracket open and close, and it has a logic. Then we such methods. Okay. So such methods where the method implementation is done. Okay, we can say that method implemented. Okay, method is implemented. Implemented. So which means it has a logic. Okay, it has a logic. It has a body declaration. Okay, body declaration. Okay, so it is a body declaration since body, when we can say body, it has a power bracket starting and ending. In between, there are some statements. Okay, so now such kind of methods we can say instance method. Okay, so this kind of methods we call as a instance method. Instance methods. Okay, yes. So there is another way of declare method simply. So let's see that what is a comparison. So this method is a public, okay, and method syntax as the base, which is a void, and a method name is there after bracket, and immediately there is a semicolon. So which means no implementation. Okay, there is a no implementation. So implementation logic is not defined. Okay, no implementation and no logic. Okay, no logic or no body. No body. Body declared. No body declared in the sense there is a no floor bracket and there is no logic statement. So such kind of methods. Okay, such kind of methods we call it as a abstract methods. Okay, abstract methods. There is nothing inside that as of now. Okay, just a method is declared. Okay, so this kind of method we call as a abstract method. So when clear, right? The difference between the abstract method, not abstraction. Sorry, abstract method. Let me, yeah, wait it. Abstract. So in this particular class, we have two type of methods. One is a instance method and abstract method. Right. If a class having one abstract method, okay. So if a class having one abstract method, then automatically this class must be abstract class. Okay. So the people will ask the interview question. So abstract abstract class. So abstract class. So abstract class, are you able to create an object? Yes. Okay. So there are a lot of rules are there. But as of now, I don't confuse and don't complex. Okay. I don't put a complexity. So there is a one more session I'll take for this abstract interface. But as today, I can explain very fundamental things. Okay. So the rule is any class having a one abstract method, then automatically the class must be abstract. Till now, we haven't created any abstract. Arriving to roughly 12:42. Okay, clear, right? Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah, and also we can add all flavors of class rating. So what class contains? So fields. Okay, all class contain fields. Fields in the sense variables. Okay, data types, all the things, and all the instance method, and also abstract method and main method. Main method also you can add. Okay, but within that, within the class, any one abstract method is there, then automatically the class must be abstract. Okay, so that is the case here. They return that 0 to 100. Okay, sometime may not be. Okay, so which means, so it is a concrete thing. Okay, So abstract class contain instance method and abstract methods. Okay. So instead of here we can say instance, concrete also, concrete methods we can say. Okay. So there are many technical words, but you can remember this way, instance and abstract. Abstract abstract method means does not have implementation, just is close with the semicolon. There is a method declaration followed by semicolon. That method is there in the class. It is an abstract method. If the class is having such kind of methods, automatically, forcefully we need to run. We need to put that before the class. It is the abstract class. Right? Yeah. So some points I'll explain. Okay.
Nagesh,
Uh, yeah.
one question. So here we are not giving any parameters or any body inside this abstract method. So what's the use of creating? I mean, where do we need to use? In what purpose we need to
Yeah.
use?
Yes. 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 So we can create a arguments. Okay. Suppose there is a M1 method or M1 method. You can give that into a into B. Okay. So you can give the parameter, but there is a no body. Okay. There is a no body. So then what is the use, right? So that is a good question actually. So what is the use in the sense? Suppose this is a suppose we want to give some implementation, right? So what happened, right? When right when I'm writing this test class, okay, when I'm writing a test class, I have a requirement. Okay, I have a requirement. By seeing the requirement, I can sure 100% sure I can implement this method. But I don't know how to implement this method. But later point of time, me or somebody will be implemented later point of time because I don't have a clarity on the set test method to implement. Okay, what kind of logic I have to write, I don't know exactly at the point of time. But somebody will be implemented, or myself I can implement later point of time. So that time we can write a abstract methods. Clear?
Okay. So
Yeah.
can we extend this abstract class to any other?
Ah, correct. So by extending that, other person can implement.
Okay.
Okay. So by other person can implement, right?
Mhm. Okay.
So yes. Okay. And abstract class cannot be instantiated. Instantiating abstract class cannot be created object. Okay. And it has a constructor. By default, it has a constructor. Some kind of rules you can read it, you come to know. But by seeing that you come to know this is a kind of a abstract rules. Okay. So let's create a one class and see that. Right. Let's create a Java class, test class or test demo, public void one method, public void m2 method, and it has into a comma into the public void print method. It has an implementation. Yes. Okay. So now, and if I write a main method, so doesn't require it is abstract. Right? So now you can see, let me highlight and recap. So this is the class. So this is one of the abstract method and another abstract method with a different signature. Signature in the sense like different parameters. So first one has no parameters, second M2 method has having two parameters, int a comma int b. And there is another method is which is implemented. How do we know that implementation is done? Because of it is a starting power bracket, ending power bracket, and there is a kind of implementation. Okay. So there is a one more flavor I can write here. Public void uh, print test. Print test is the, okay. So it is a blank definition. Okay. So the definition is there, but it is not abstract class. It is a definition is blank. Nothing is there. Okay. So whenever you have a flower bracket open and close means blank definition. So here is some line of code is there, some implementation is there, but here is a no implementation. But here it itself is not, there is a no flower brackets, no body. So that is the case. These two above two methods are abstract methods. These are the concrete methods or instance methods. Right? Yeah. So and so this compiler is throwing the error. So this kind of red line. So we come to know missing method body. Right? You see, the suggestion is giving missing method body. So you want to add a body. So let me add the body. So this is a blank body. Okay. So let me revert it. Still take the one more.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah,
Yeah.
sorry.
You can ask the question.
Yeah, if we add abstract keyword before class one, so will it show error?
Yeah. It will not show the error. That is another option.
Okay.
So now we can take the one more action. So or we can add a abstract keyword here. Then it will not throw the error. Throw the class. Something class before only, right? Class before means here. Here only. Yeah. I wrote the syntax is wrong. Capital letter of U. That is the case. Okay. Now it is this time that I will not. I'm saying that same thing, but no problem. Okay. So this is the way we can implement. But who is going to implement? Again, we can take that as a child class. Okay. So child demo class, and which extend that parent test bin, right? Test bin. Okay. So whenever you extended, you see, whenever you extended, automatically it shows that let me say column. Go to the test bin. Yeah, we can implement this. Okay. So this way the implementation will be done. Okay. So this is the way for abstraction. And next thing is we'll look for an interface. Okay. Yeah. So one more session I will take in depth some kind of rules and but as of now in this session, so what is the abstract class and what is the abstract method? How do we create? That's all I'm telling. But next session, right? I'll tell. So more example, more rules and complex things, right? Great. So now let's move on to the interface thing, right? So what is the interface? So interface, if you declare a one interface, so how do we declare interface? There is a keyword called interface. Let's interface, and the interface name is a test interface. Okay. So in the test interface, okay. So it will look like a kind of class only, but here instead of class keyword, we will use interface. And in the interface, we'll have a pure, pure 100% abstract class only. Okay, only abstract classes will have. No concrete classes. Sorry, concrete method. Abstract methods will have. The interface contain 100% abstract methods. Okay, this statement which will come 1.8. Okay, the interface will have abstract methods. Pure 100% abstract methods only. The statement for Java 1.8 only. From another 1.9 onwards, okay, sorry, Java 1.7. I'm sorry, Java 1.7. And from Java 1.8 onwards, there are some rules are changed that we will discuss in the next session. Okay. So let's see the interface. Similarly, so you are going to build a new software. Okay, the clients will give you some kind of diagrams or some kind of functional to explain. And but when we explain that time, we come to know we will make some kind of technical document, whatever. But exactly we don't know how to implement it. So at that time, we will create a kind of interface and we will define all based on three functionality. We create a three functional abstract methods. After that, we can divide this functionality as a team member, three team members, and those three team members, and they will implement it. So there is a keyword called implements. Okay, so there is a keyword called implements. Let me add it here. So this is the interface, test interface. Okay, implements. Earlier till now we saw extends, right? Now implements. Suppose the team A test class. Okay, team A created a test class, test C or test class, and they are going to implement. Okay, they are going to implement this particular interface. What is the interface? Implements is the keyword. Interface name is test. Okay, so these three methods, all three methods should be implements. Okay, that is a mandatory thing. Okay, so whenever you extend this interface, okay, how many abstract methods we have? All of them are to be implemented. Okay, so that's what it is. Okay, yeah, a little complex one, but yes, see, you just go and check that basic stuff, and I will the next session I will take more example more things.
Sure.
And what and all I can explain. Yeah, one more thing. So we can declare a one variable here, only one kind of variable, that is constants variable. Okay, constants. It is a fixed variable. Other than that, we cannot add it. Okay, fixed kind of data to across the application. Those type of constants variable, public static final. Okay, so there is a word called public static final. Final in the sense the value is a final. So those kind of values will be declared in the interface. But in the class level, you can public, private, any kind of value you can declare. Okay, but interface only abstract methods and final fields, final variables. Those to be added. Okay, and in Java 1.9, sorry, 1.8, when I'm telling 9.9, sorry, in Java 1.8, so for backup compatibility or kind of some enhancement, so interface also having some concrete methods or instance methods, which are having some implementation. Okay, but those we call as a default methods. So default methods. So before that code, default must be there. Okay, so that is the thing as of now I can explain, but it requires some kind of practice for your side. So what I will do is I will start from this topic here, abstract topic, and next session I will cover that with a detailed example and different between the abstract and interfaces. Okay, yeah. Right. So let me clear this diagram. Yeah. So let's see that method overloaded in the Playwright. So what is a method overloading? What is the method overloading and method overriding? So we can recap again. So when we say method overloading, okay,
Same
method
method
overloading,
names with different parameters.
right. And method overriding, method overloading this one. Okay, let me write it. Method overloading. Okay, and method overriding, method overriding. So there is a parent class method to be overloaded in child class. Okay, and method name must be same, and argument must be same. So this is the one. And return type also must be same, but there is a return type limit in that. So these two are must be same. Method name must be same. Number of argument must be same. Type of argument must be same. Okay. Suppose there is a one method. For example, here we can copy. In the parent level it is there. In the child level also must be there same. Then only it is a parent class method and it is a child class. So then we come to these two methods are overloaded. Sorry, override. Okay. Okay. So let's see. And now where we can see that method overloading. Okay. So let's see our previous example. Hmm, drop down check boxes, select box. Let's see drop down. Yeah. So last session we explored this kind of functional, right? Selecting a drop down, right? So now you can see in the Playwright we have a select page dot select option. Okay, and there is a one more method, page dot select option with a different parameter. Now you can see selector and select is provided, and the value is provided in the first method. Second method, value is not provided, it is an object. Okay, the different parameter. Okay, so which means these two methods are overloaded functions. Overloaded. Okay, so here it is not a value. Okay, once we create an object, on top of the object, then we are calling another method. Inside that, we are sending the value. But here we are sending direct value. So this method name is same, right? And the arguments are different. Here both are string. Here is a one string, another is an object. Okay, so that is the one. Right? And so we have many actually. So let me explore page dot. So suppose if I click here, page dot see, check method, uncheck method. Okay, locators. Okay, and let me see the locator. So locator read. You see, there are two kind of locators overloaded methods. Locator. So locator only string locator. Another method is string locator with a locator option. Okay, locator option. So these two methods are overloaded. How do you know that? So method name is same and different parameters. First method having a single parameter. Second locator method is having a of two two arguments or two parameters. One parameter type is string, another parameter string is class. Okay. Similarly, the select option method. Okay. Select option method also having similar thing. And click method. Let's see, click method it has. Yeah, click method also it has. Double click method also overloaded. So we have many overloaded function in the Playwright. Okay. So what is mean by overloaded? Method name is same, different kind of parameter, maybe different kind of logic will be there. So search filter or click by using the selector, click by using the selector plus click option. And double click also same, double click. So there is an object, there is a button, you want to double click, provide the selector, single parameter, it works. If you have another option, another way of handling, double click by using double click option as well. So we have many actually. So fill method, let's see the fill method. So fill method also, we have a overloaded. Okay, and set input field method also overloaded. So this, so set field method, set input files method, the selector and path. Selector path and the square bracket, path of square bracket means it is array. Argument is array type. Okay, it is a earlier it is a file type, path type, path of arrays, multiple files. You want to send the path multiple files. Okay, so that is the way. And fill method, click method, and select method are done, and drag and drop. Let's see, drag and drop. So we want to drag and drop method. So we have two kind of source and target. Okay, source and target. You can drag and drop from object one location to another. You know, source location you can drag to target location. So and also okay, how you are going to draw option. Okay, slowly you can draw or fastly you can draw something like some kind of another parameter is there. That is what it is. Drop down of third parameter. Drop down option of option. Method name is different type of parameter, different type of argument. Number of arguments is different. Then those methods are overloaded. Okay, clear, right? So we have many overloaded methods in the Playwright. So if you type here, you can see number. See, go back. So yesterday we used the reload function. Reload the page. So we have two methods. One is without parameter, with parameter. Go back, go forward method. We have without parameter, with parameter. So go back with parameter, without parameter. Navigate. Only one we used to use, right? Navigating the page only. So directly, a single URL, you can provide the options. So we have many overloaded functions. Overloaded function in Playwright. These methods are already defined by the Playwright developers of Playwright design. What we are doing, we are calling what is the purpose of the method and how to use it. That's it. So that is about this mentioned topic called yeah, explain and identify the method overloading function. That is it. Clear? Okay, so let's take a 5 minutes break, and here I will stop so we can continue after.